this one is the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with the pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
First carry now for Dalvin Cook. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out from the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult play to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs.
It's a foot race. 20, 10, touchdown, Packers.
Yeah, this shit different as hell, bro. This shit different.
Wait, man.
And the Packers have taken I think it's fair
I
to say
warned
there's
you.
nothing that gets a crowd
I warned you it was going to be different.
like a big play and
I don't even know. I don't even know how
I
to.
told you it took me forever to figure out how to sub.
Oh, I don't sub. She sub more than me. I don't.
Didn't have Ron Clown. I didn't play every play. I don't know.
Bro,
What he
go in
wasn't
there.
on.
Yeah. That's the depth chart situation, if you ask me.
No, it ain't. It ain't. It's either R-E. If he in R-R-E, and then I got to play that he not in there, something's wrong.
RRE is rush. That's right. Exactly.
I don't know if it's base or what.
So now special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15.
RRE is different. So if you're playing nickel, he's not going to be in there.
From the gun, it's again to Cook.
Wow.
He's going to be stuck cold behind the line of scrimmage.
If he needs to be the
Lose a
RE
yard there,
and
and it's 2nd and
RR.
11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the
Me either,
ability
bro.
to take over a game.
What are you talking about is different, though?
I think you have to make sure
Fucking.
that you bottle him.
No, just the. I don't know if it's. I feel like I'm farther from the screen.
If it play that little strip for the play, I might have a page though. Did you figure that one out?
I have a. It's the same. I mean, it's on the bottom of the screen for me, but I have a whole. I got 3, and then I scroll, and then I have. You know, it's just.
Yeah, but
Down, here's
on the other one,
and he'll lose yardage
he has
here,
so much
going
like a
down
whole
back at the
page.
28.
So
Officially, it's a
you can
1-yard
look at him
loss.
a
That's going
little
to bring
more.
up second and 11.
I like the strategy.
Who you got?
I'm playing,
You Chicago. Oh, you playing that? I didn't even watch it. Yo,
Yeah, we saw the
I
result.
try to get love for him. He never even answered me back. I guess, and I looked at my team and I was like, I see why.
On second and 11 now. Cousins.
Try to get love from him, man.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him
I ain't playing
down.
that.
Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said
I
at the
hate that I
beginning.
can't
A great
fucking-
job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. Around the NFL, a game going on in Washington. And it's Washington out to an early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packer. Davante Adams with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This one fielded at the 5. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. But Dalvin Cook's best game of 2019 came against these Packers. It was in week 2 early in the season, but he had 154 yards and a touchdown on the ground, though his Vikings actually wound up falling 21-16 at Lambeau. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Cook following the penalty. Big hold of the 30. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 84 yards. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Boy, the word with Dalvin Cook is explosiveness. I'm not sure there's anybody in the league that has the acceleration that he does, and he put it to good effect there. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On first down, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers, and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Yards to go.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. On play action, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Robert Tonyan, 36 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Packers 21, Vikings 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? We'll see what they decide to do.
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Cousins. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he would be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And Adams has it complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And And that's something we saw often last year. Aaron Jones finding his way into the end zone with a rushing touchdown. Had his best season on the ground in his young career. First time he was over 1,000 yards, and he tied Christian McCaffrey for the most rushing touchdowns in the league with 16. Green Bay had a balanced offense and a big-time record last year.
This shit is gay, what you're doing.
Short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
Who's kicking it, trying to force a fumble.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive? Or you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cousins to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 3 yards the gain there. Second down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
I don't know what
That's a
these
good
niggas
job
be
there
doing.
by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he will have a Vikings first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. On the carry, it's Cook. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle them up at different levels, the front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to sit.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Cousins. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Cousins able to find Jefferson here, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13.
Why the fuck is that even in the play?
There's not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you...
And got his man complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he completes it to Westbrook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards that time. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and he didn't do it very often.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He holds it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Vikings 10.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And some good special teams coverage as they bring it down just outside of the 15.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Mike Hughes on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And 12 at the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And that will be incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Rodgers now to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Vikings 46-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout, and they hook up again for another big play.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Rodgers again now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. And again, it's Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to line up incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 54 yards. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for C.J. Board there. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They run. Cook. And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a run with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line.
The 19-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Man open his board, it's complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Relax.
On third down, Cousins. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
That's his second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to settle up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. That'll be complete to Cook. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 more on that one, and another first down. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen. Cousins on first down. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone. And the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The Packers' 21-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
3rd and goal for Cousins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And goal.
Running for it, here's Cook. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. Cook turned away on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This game is all but over after that last 4th down stop. The only question left, will they play conservative and run the clock, or try to pour some salt in the wound? He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Off at his own 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Fucking tell me. Just let the
This
fucking
game's still
game
fairly
go.
well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before.
Why are you
Trying to
still
make
throwing
sure
the
they
fucking
didn't
ball?
get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10
Oh,
at
God.
their own 25-yard line.
End the game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right
Brazilian
now,
hot
you're
rods.
shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
That play
Why?
going for 16
Why?
yards to start the drive. 1st
What
down.
the fuck is
Continuing
that?
to keep their foot on the gas. It looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long. When they throw the football, they're picking up nice chunks of real estate, significant yardage on just about every throw that they make. And there's another one there, and they continue to have that fun that you just talked about. Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for
niggas
about
are
6
weird.
yards.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Rodgers looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Able to get there and pick it. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way.
On the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 1-yard line.
Can't even get a play off. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at FedEx Field. And it was Washington coming away victorious there. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
I need to get my swag
There's
right.
that man again. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well.
Green Bay.
On play action, Rodgers. And this is caught at the 8. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Give him 25 yards on the play there. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Fucking niggas. goofy as hell. Like, niggas
Only
really
the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity here, 1st and goal. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Green Bay, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here
this
again.
fucking
It's
weirdo.
the NFL.
This fucking weirdo. He's blowing me out, whatever. Play actions every down. Whatever. I'm not even going to talk about the way he plays the game. I'm trying to end the game, right? He throws a pick down to my 1. He throws a pick to the 1, right? So I'm on the goal line. I'm trying to like get out, you know, so I can let the clock run out. I run it on 1st down. I don't get nothing, I think, right? So I'm still on the 1. And I let it run down. He calls a timeout. Less than 2 minutes left. About a minute change left. So I can run the clock out. 2 minutes left, you can run the clock out. You don't got to run them a plays. But whatever. You know, you got to run through plays. So I'm still on the 1, so I can't kneel. So then I run another play. I get to like the 5 or something. He calls a timeout. Then I run it again. He calls to get the ball back to score again. Like he's trying to get the ball back. He's already up fucking 3 touchdowns. With a minute left. He's calling timeouts to get the ball back. Like, I'm not even going to talk about how he played, but that shit right there, yeah, I don't think I can be in the league. I might not. My bad, bro.
Dude,
I ain't going to leave. But if everybody plays like this, I can't.
Who told you that?
Dude, I'm not even talking about the way they play. That's whatever. But to not let me end the game, to keep scoring. Do you hear what I just said?
Yeah, I don't think they got a scoring. They don't.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about he's calling timeouts when I got the ball to get the ball back, and he's up, and the game's over, and I'm obviously trying to kill the clock. I never seen that in no league before.
They must got a bragging rule or something. I don't know.
Like, what the fuck?
And I watched it. All you do is play action one side.
Yeah, play action every down. Yeah, you seen it. Like, I'm not even talking about that.
You gotta try to damn.
I'm probably gonna blitz him or something. I don't fucking know. I didn't care. After something happened early and kind of threw me off.
It was always 35 of the damn team, you know.
You know, it was before. It was like 10 to 14. It was 10 to 14. I had the ball. I scored.
No. He was playing on the middle linebacker and just drop back.
Yeah.
He's not really doing that. That's what I don't get.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He's not doing nothing.
That's why you gotta be really you gotta just be really careful. If I just run the ball, I gotta get used to running the ball because holding the trigger is fucking me up. That shit.
You had some lanes and you was not hitting them. That trigger slow. You gotta stay off that turbo.
That shit fucking me up, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on, Reggie was like that bad. Bro, this
Did he win? He played too.
He ain't play yet.
Oh, okay. It's just what it is. You just gotta take your liquor and keep it.
I'm not even talking about that, bro. I've been destroyed in games before.
Yeah.
Before
he
a nigga
keep destroying you. He want to keep destroying you.
Bro, for a nigga to not let me end the game.
You gotta think about it like you playing me every game. Like you just want to.
Dude, we wouldn't even do that, dude. I would never call a timeout when I'm up on you like that. Cause I'm not. That's some goofy kid shit. I would never call a timeout. Even if me and you was
calling timeouts. So
when you got the ball, I wouldn't call no timeouts when you got the ball.
Yeah,
No, I would keep trying to score when I had the ball, which I expected him to do.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. When you playing?
About 5 minutes. Chiefs. Red Room, he must have seen me on the PS5 or something.
Oh, what are you talking about?
What real laughing about? What is laughing about?
Hold on, what are you talking about?
Nothing, just laughing.
You said Red Rum must have seen me on the PS5. You mean you? Let me get at this. Somebody at me? No, nigga, fuck out of here. Nigga, even the other league asked me on my trade. Oh! Beat. I said, nigga, the other league, after he beat me, asked me if I wanted to trade. Nigga, I don't want to trade with you, nigga. I don't like you right now. You know, let that shit die out a little bit before you fucking ask me what the hell is this?
Somebody hit me up, dude, from my phone.
You see what happens when you check it out. You don't have no lesson. You already see it. That's like you had it, niggas. I still did it to him. Did it to him. Like Nicki Minaj said.
What's that?
Shit it on him.
I guess. Yo, did you see my message I put out there?
Hold on, wait. Where? Red Iron?
On your stream.
Nah. I saw somebody was watching. I didn't see the message. You call me a bum or something?
I said pillow talking ass, baby.
No, I was saying it loud. I wanted anyone to listen. Anyone who was fucking watching. That's what my shit's still on right now. Anyone who was watching to know this nigga's a goofy. You know what I mean? Like, if anyone... I didn't post a link, so... I guess only niggas I know will see this shit. But for anyone who's fucking watching, if the nigga have a mic and can hear me, you're trash, nigga.
Goofy. Say you go to a goofball.
Yeah, fucking goofball, nigga. Like...